Hello everyone, it is Christmas break and today I am taking y'all through a day in my life during Christmas break where I am reaching all of my goals, I'm locking in and I'm making the absolute most of it. If y'all have seen some of my videos, you know that winter break and this season is the absolute best time for you to lock in, get a head start on your New Year's resolutions and meet absolutely all the goals that you have ever been dreaming of. Or like me, you can look ahead and see what your goals are for this upcoming semester or even life after college and take some necessary steps over this break to really reach those goals when the time comes. My name's Victoria. I am a student at the University of Alabama and I have kind of a lot of goals. The main one being that I am a nutrition student and I am on the track to become a registered dietitian. That is right, Victoria Thompson RD is what I am trying to become, which means that in 6 months when I graduate, I'm going to be ready to take the RD exam. So one of the things that I'm doing over this break is I am studying, and I actually started studying just a few days ago. I did an unboxing of all my RD exam materials of what I'm going to be going over. We're going to be doing about an hour of studying today. The other thing that I'm doing over this break is I am preparing myself to run in the Tuscaloosa Half Marathon in this upcoming spring. Because guess what? I used to be a runner and I want to become that girl again. I want to become good again. And honestly, I just miss competing. And so what I am doing is I have been running this whole semester. I've been getting up to about 30 miles a week. But this winter break, I am adding in speed workouts. I'm doing trail runs for my long runs again. I'm doing the whole 9 yards. And so y'all are going to see me in a day in my life. Today, I am doing a speed workout. We're going to go through all of that together. And then on top of studying and working out, it is Christmas time. And let me tell you, Christmas is coming up quick and my Christmas presents are not ready. And one of my other goals for this upcoming new year and this winter break in specific is to really be like embracing my creativity and doing some things that make me creative. So a lot of the things that I'm doing for Christmas presents involve that. So today we're going to be going through scrapbooking plans. We're going to be going through painting plans. I have kind of big plans for gifts for my mom and my brother that we're going to go through that are going to be some pretty large paintings, I think, but I need to talk through it with y'all because I'm not totally sure yet. And then the last but not least goal was to catalog my memories in a meaningful way. And so that means that I am going to be catching up on my 1 question a day journal that I totally fell behind on over this semester with my clinicals and food service rotations in all of my classes. I fell way behind, so we're going to be doing quite a few of those questions today, and altogether we are going to have an awesome, productive day, which will still leave time for hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my boyfriend, and a possible visit from my grandma. Now, if that doesn't sound like maximizing your winter break, I don't know what does. Hopefully this video will give you some ideas, inspire you, and I can't wait to bring y'all along in my day doing all the things: running, studying, crafting, writing, everything that you can think of. We're freaking doing it today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so usually I would start my mornings first thing by going on a run, but it's like 20 degrees outside and everything is frosted over, and I really do not want to bundle up like that for a workout because I know I'll get hot and it's just too much temperature changes, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna wait until this afternoon because it is supposed to warm up quite a bit until like 40 or 50 degrees, which is pretty exciting because I'm not somebody who enjoys the cold, as you can tell by me not going on a run this morning. So we're gonna postpone the run, and for now we're gonna start with my ideas for my Christmas presents because y'all, I have to get cracking on these. So let me tell you what my ideas are. You guys are perched up on our cat stand, so she's gonna watch the birds and we're gonna keep going. Okay, so for my brother specifically, and originally for my mom too, my idea was to do some Werner Bronkhorst inspired paintings, and I really just love all of his stuff and it's so inspiring to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's shaking. Maybe this will not be good. Maybe she'll lay down. Okay. Okay, so my original idea for my mom and my brother was to do some Werner Bronkhorst inspired paintings because I just absolutely love his stuff, and I have specific ideas specifically for my brother. My idea, which I'm pretty obsessed with, is to do like a track. So I used to run cross country and track in high school, and my brother now does too. He's a junior in high school, and so I want to do him a cool little like track design, and I'm going to show y'all exactly what I mean. Okay, so I have my iPad and let me show y'all this design. So what I'm thinking is for the background, I'm thinking an overall orange theme, orangey red theme. So for the background, maybe like a more muted, I don't know, maybe that color of just like the whole background and like plaster, right? So we're gonna plaster the whole thing. It's gonna be a little bit textured on this back end, but nothing crazy, kind of like that. Then what I want to do, and kind of my idea for like the actual track portion, is we're going to do a little bit smaller like that. And then we're going to do probably the classic, a track is like pretty decently red, maybe like that. And so then I kind of want the shape of the track to come around like this. And so I'm going to do like, when he does it like really thick, and then he just like goes through it like that, and so the sides come up really thick, if that makes sense. And so they're gonna be like these lanes. I don't know if I'll be able to do 8 lanes like a track has, but maybe like 4 would be good. No, but that isn't realistic though. We'll figure it out, something like that, maybe like this. And then what I'm gonna have to decide is if I want to just go over with a paintbrush on top between those to do like a white line, like separating. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look really good. This is getting me excited, like planning it out. Like that. And then the most difficult part is going to be drawing the little people. And this is another decision that I have to make. So usually the only times when you have different people in individual lanes is when you have sprints or something like the first lap of like the 400. LOL. In the indoor track, it's like the first lap of the 400. But with my brother, he does distance track. And so everybody's kind of in all the lanes. So what I'm deciding that I want to do is if I want to do like one person at the head of the track running, which, oh my gosh, God bless me figuring out how to do this. You guys just shook again because my cat's getting off the cat bed. Love you. Okay, and if I want to do like a little person at the front, which would maybe be him, my brother, and then like some people behind him, kind of like this is how it would kind of be staggered. That's one idea, but that doesn't really look that good, you know? I'm also like really unsure of my ability to draw these people running, but we're gonna do our best. Or the other option is to just do like the classic track style. Oh gosh, I promise the people are gonna look better than this, where like the first runner like that maybe. Or because the thing is, if this is like the start of the race, like if the start line is like over here, which we would not draw, but then the first runner, because they have less space to go, would kind of be like back here, and then these runners would be staggered like this, like ahead. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. I'm not sure what I want to do, but we're gonna figure it out and it's gonna be great. But I definitely think I like the rounded look instead of like going like straight down on the page. So that's kind of my general idea for my brother's gift idea. So now my mom. So I had a couple ideas for my mom, and the original one was to do another Werner Bronkhorst inspired painting, and it was gonna be something labeled like Garden Girl because my mom likes to garden and she also really likes the color green. And so it was gonna be like, you know, he has these like, you know, it'll be like this, and then like one that goes like cross-sectioned, but like underneath. This is like a horrible rendition, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's like all directions of that. And then my idea was to have like my mom, little garden girl, standing with her cute pants on. Oh my gosh, guys, this is horrible. And some little gardening clogs and a little like garden spear, and then like some pretty flowers around her, which I'm imagining like, you know, some purple things, some pink things. Okay guys, my brother came home from school, so I panicked because I didn't want to talk about it in front of him, and I forgot that he has exams this week, so I thought that he was going to be at school, but exams, like, you just go for the exam time period and then you can come home. So he came home And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, put it away. But now we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby and we're gonna get all the things that I think that I'm gonna need for this project. I'm gonna get some canvases, I'm gonna get some paint, gonna get the plaster that I'm gonna need, again, making the paintings. And I'm gonna need some spatulas. I'm gonna need maybe a wide spatula and a skinny spatula. And also finishing the thought of my mom's gift idea. I either wanna do that, or I'm now thinking that maybe I should just try my hand at doing some plaster flowers and do a little like bouquet painting or something like that, because those have also been striking my fancy. But we're gonna see what calls to me at Hobby Lobby. We're gonna give it a shot and we're gonna go and just, I don't know, see what we can find. So let's go. Okay guys, so we've made it to Hobby Lobby and I'm a little frightful because the parking lot is literally full, and I mean fuller than at 8 a.m. on Black Friday. So I don't really know what's happening today. I don't know if they have some deals. I don't know if like the Club for Fitness that's next to it is getting a lot of people today that's taking over the Hobby Lobby parking lot. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit terrified, but it's gonna be a-okay. We are gonna just get in, get out, and hopefully everybody will be around the Christmas things, not the painting things, and it'll be okay. So let's hit it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what size I want to get, and I really like the idea of like the absolutely massive paintings. And I mean, I honestly would not get a 4-pack, but I like the 16 by 20 for the track perhaps. Or we could go bigger. This is an 18 by 24 and there's 2 of them for only $10, which is a lot cheaper than I thought this was going to be honest. Okay, I'm thinking that this is the move. I'm thinking we go with the 18 by 24, and there's 2 of them. Okay, we've got some large paint bottles here, which could be good for mixing with the plaster, especially for like the background, because I feel like we're gonna need kind of a lot. And I kind of actually like this idea for like the background, and then more of like this idea. Oh, I can't even see it. This idea for the track. I feel like this, I could mix this with some more orange too, and then like this could be a little bit lighter, but we're gonna keep thinking. How much are each of these? Oh, $3. That's a bit much. We'll keep looking. Okay, this is the type of thing that I'm thinking for the flowers. Maybe that's only like $3. Okay, maybe this will become a hobby for me. We're gonna make use of those. And then I need something like this, but it needs to be plastic. I'm not gonna buy a metal one of those. But all of these are like metal, so this is also texture tools. Oh, I feel like this could be good. How much is this? $2? Okay, still a little bit big. Like I need this for the track lanes, but for the background, something like this could be good. Okay, now we've found some large canvases, but this is a 20 by 24, which could be cool, but the other one was 2 for $10, and this one is $9 for 1. It's pretty good size. So just a little bit bigger, but I don't think it's worth the price difference. One day my dream is to do like an absolutely massive one. That would be so cool. And this is my thought for getting like a small little palette with some like skin color tones so that I could do the little people, but I don't need like that much paint obviously, so like that could definitely work. But I would even like to find a smaller one than that, because these people are seriously going to be like tiny on the paint on the thing. This brand of paint has found me yet again, and I think this is the perfect, because what I was seeing before was like red. This is like Christmas red, which is the perfect like a little bit of orange tint. So I think I'm gonna do this for the actual track, because I feel like I'm gonna need a lot. And then for the background, I'm thinking maybe like this one, but it'll be like lighter. I think that might work. And then for my mom's, I honestly know that I have some like paints back at home, so I need to go and look and see what exactly I have and what I need. So I might be making another Hobby Lobby trip at a later date. And bingo, we found the plaster, and I think I'm just gonna get this big hunkin' thing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need 2 hands to carry this. I'm gonna paint itty bitty people. I should probably get some itty bitty paintbrushes. Okay, we got the goods. Okay, we made it out of Hobby Lobby alive. There were so many people in there. And now I need to go to Publix, to the grocery store, so that I can get some food for lunch, because my mom got some things, but I don't really know what I'm gonna have for lunch. So I'm gonna go look around. I'm gonna try to get some ideas, because I feel like I'm gonna be hungry pretty soon. And then after lunch, that's when we're gonna do 1 hour studying for the RD exam. I'm gonna do some of my 1 questions a day, and then I'm going to go on my workout. Okay, sudden and exciting change of plans. I literally pulled into the Publix parking lot. I had my hand on the door handle, and I heard my phone go buzz buzz, and I look, and it's my boyfriend asking if I want to get lunch, which is so freaking exciting. And actually, he wants to go to the place where I got lunch yesterday, because again, I haven't really established my grocery shopping routine while at home, and like my mom and my brother have been on their own this whole semester, so like she didn't know what to get me. So yesterday I got Ono Poke, which is my favorite poke place with fries, and he was like, I kind of want to go, but I know you just went yesterday. And I was like, I could go again. Yum, delicious. Okay. So I'm so freaking excited. I'm going to pull my butt home. Not going to Publix today, y'all. Not going to Publix today. Going back to Ono Poke. So freaking exciting. And I'm excited to get his opinion on this big bucket of plaster that I just got, because I think he's going to find it hilarious. Okay, guys, I got my Ono Poke. I should have showed you before I mixed it up, because now it looks like dog chow, but I'm really excited to eat this. And the fries are the absolute best part. And we have the best view ever of the Christmas tree. Alright guys, now that I am back home, it's time for me to do 1 hour studying for the Registered Dietitian exam. And if you're not familiar, again, I'm a nutrition student. I am studying for the exam that I'm going to need to take when I graduate, which is the Registered Dietitian exam. And I have the All Access Dietetics book on how to study and what to study. So right now I'm still heavily in the how to study phase, about like different test taking techniques, different studying techniques mainly is the thing, and making kind of my own plan. And so I just basically finished that up yesterday, and now I'm about to get into the actual material of things, going through the book, and I'm thinking that it starts with food service. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, I finished my studying for today. I did cut it a little bit short because I realized that it's already like 3:30, which means that in only 1 hour, the sun will be completely set and it will be dark outside, which is so scary. Maybe like an hour and 15 minutes, but still, that's about how long it's gonna take me to run and do my workout. So I need to get going. Today, what my plan is, which I'm a little bit sore from going to the gym yesterday, my thighs specifically, are a little bit sore, but my plan today is I have 6 200s with 200 jog between them, which is a total of about 1.5 miles, which means that leaves about 3.5 miles if I want to meet my mileage for the day of 5 miles, which means I need to do 2 miles warm up and then 1.5 miles cool down. That is my plan. And I think I'm just gonna do that, run 2 miles out. I'm gonna mark a space because I'm not gonna be on a track. So I'm gonna have to mark a space that's about a 200 or a 400 and then just go halfway, then do my jog. But I think it will be good, but I just got laced up in my shoes. As you just saw, I put my ponytail in. And even though it's warmed up to about 50 degrees, I am somebody who gets so cold so easily. So on top of my tank top, I have this long sleeve shirt, and then I am wearing leggings on the bottom. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm feeling good about it. I'm excited to do a little speed workout because I really want to work on this over winter break. I really want to build my speed up, and 200s is just the perfect way to do it, it feels like. So we're about to get it. We're about to go. Let's go on a run. Oh, just hit 1 mile of my warm up to my workout destination. Now I just have to figure out how long 200 is, and then I'm going to mark it. So I started at that cone back there. Now I'm going to find my end point. It was a little busy today, but I'm hoping that as the sun sets, there will be less people, but we'll see. Okay. I'm like trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, 400 is 0.25 of a mile, which means that 200 is 0.13-ish of a mile. So back there, I started at 1.7. So now I'm finding I started at 1.8. So now I'm finding 1.93. Okay, right here am I going to use to mark this spot with? Let's see. Stick located. Now, okay, right here. Okay, I think I'm going to just stick this guy, oh good gracious, in the mud. Okay, perfect little marker. Okay, now I'm going to, I guess I'm gonna start. Okay, kind of stressed. I also definitely feel if there's a lot of people, somebody will pick up my phone and be like, oh, this shouldn't be here. So we'll see. I have to have this to my heart rate zone so you can see that, but ready, set, go. One rep done, made it to the count. Now we got a little jog before number 2 of 6. Number 2 done. There it's like, gosh, why is this so long? And then on the jog back, it's like, ooh, this is a nice long time. It's number 3. Here comes number 4. Okay, that was number 5, which means we only have 1 to go. Woo! We're having a good time. I'm feeling good. So I'm at 3.2. So we gotta get, this one is gonna be unmarked because I have to start heading back if I'm gonna meet my mileage for real. Like, because I'll be over. Oh, somebody's calling me. One moment. Oh, look at that. Bad news. Well, we still have to finish our workout and get home, so let's get this last 1600. I mean, let's get this last 200 and in front of all these cars. Done. And just hit just hit mile 4, which is right on track. Now this is the part where I do silly little laps in the street until I hit 0.98, 0.99, and eventually 5 miles. Okay guys, we are officially back. That is officially 5 miles on the books. 5 miles on the book today. Books today. My cat is looking at me because he's been outside while I've been running and he's cold and also hungry for dinner, so I'm about to go feed him. But until then, I'm feeling pretty good about that workout. I feel like I really made some good progress and really excited about more future speed workouts. And so now, while I was on my run, my friends actually texted me and asked if we could move our dinner that was for tomorrow night to tonight. So I'm so excited. I'm about to go get some Mexican food, a shrimp quesadilla, and a margarita. Sounds like everything that I could ever need and more right now. So I'm so absolutely pumped for that. And yeah, I will see y'all whenever.